What's going on, everybody? This is Fritz, and this is actually a video for you players out there. So basically, I'm just going to talk about things that you can do to make your editors happy, and make the whole process of getting clips and sending them to your editor, and getting the episode, making that whole process easier. So I made a little list here on a Word document. I'm just gonna kind of go through them, and hopefully you take a little bit away from this video, and make your editors a little bit more happy when it comes to editing your episodes. So first things first is obviously you want good render settings. This goes without saying. I don't usually have a problem with this, but you never know. For those of you who don't know, obviously the optimal frame rate is 59.94 FPS, and if you're using Vegas, make sure you disable resample. There's tons and tons and tons of videos about how to render clips. Just look it up on YouTube, and I'm sure you can find one that'll work for you. And the next thing is leave a lot of space before and after your clip. So what I mean by that is, let's say you hit a 720 triple shock charge cancel on carrier or something. I don't know, suicide, whatever. Leave a good 10 seconds before your clip and, after your clip, I guess you could say. Because there's nothing worse than when, you send the clip off, I open it up, and it's like, there's a second and then you start spinning. It's no good. You always want to have a little bit of time before and after, because you never know what the editor's going to need it for. Sometimes the song's slow and it picks up, and you want to be, have a little bit before the actual trick shot starts. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. Also, with just like the pure sake of your clips, and there's two things I want to touch on, and one of them is actually very important. Obviously, go for a variety of maps. So we don't want 8 carrier clips and the rest to be varied maps. We want them to be, like maybe 3 on the same map throughout the whole episode, and that's it. You don't want, because you don't want to have 2 episodes one after another. I mean, two clips. You don't want 2 clips one after another on the same map. It just doesn't look good. You want to have a variety of clips. And also try to do something after you shoot. Now, there's a rumor going around that if you reload with your gun, then the bullet doesn't matter, but I'm 99% sure when you shoot and you see that little line come out of your sniper, it's gonna hit somebody. It's not that it doesn't register after you reload, because that's after the fact. So I don't know where that rumor started, but it's not 100% necessary to do this. It just makes it a lot easier when you're editing, because you can use that reload to sync up with the song or something. And the next thing is, obviously, the goal for the episodes, I don't know if it's like this on, on every clan. I don't think this applies to everybody, but 2 minutes in, it's a good number. It's not horribly long, but it's a good number to aim for in your episode, a good length-wise. I know on FaZe Clan, all episodes have to be 2 minutes long, at least. And, it's a solid number. And what I can't stand is when the player sends me 10 clips and then says, make this 2 minutes, because, that's really hard to do. I mean, hit more clips, for crying out loud. I mean, why would you bother saving them for your next episode when the one that's getting edited right now is incredibly slow paced and it doesn't look good? So if your editor says, I need 2 more clips to make this 2 minutes long, then god damn it, hit those 2 more clips. So that's really important. And also, don't just throw in leftovers and stuff in your episode to make it longer. That's not what the point of it is. It should be to showcase your talent, and if it takes you, an extra week to hit stuff, then it took you an extra week to hit stuff, I guess. And now, so that's kind of stuff before the editing begins, I guess. Next one would be, as the editor is editing it, don't rush them. I mean, I don't usually have too big of a problem with this, but don't be bugging the editor every 10 minutes for what clip are you on now and stuff. It gets incredibly annoying, and it doesn't make anybody happy. If you must ask for a preview or something, but you can't expect your episode to be edited in 2 days. And you can't unnecessarily rush your editor. Now, I don't know if this applies to a lot of clans, but there's a lot of Soul and FaZe, they have a Dropbox upload schedule. So when, for example, FaZe Viz's episode was finished and it, rushed in 2 days. It still turned out really nice, but it was done in 2 days, and then it sat in a Dropbox for a week. So, the point of rushing would be unnecessary there, because it doesn't have to be done at a certain day. So why would you bother? So the advice I'd give to you would be talk with your leader for a minute and be yeah, I don't see there's an upload on Thursday. Could I kind of reserve that spot even though the episode's not done, and see what they say. So that's just something small you can do to kind of take the pressure off the editor when it comes to rushing it. Now, obviously, if it's a big team tosh and there's issues that happen, well, that's obviously different. But if it's just your episode, then that doesn't matter. And also, be appreciative of your editor. We put a lot of hard work into it. I don't think a lot of players realize, what goes into the episodes, how much stuff we do that you almost can't even notice in the episode, what looks like just cutting in, putting clips together, like, you know, there could be speed stuff going on, and, you know, the amount of time we got to spend on Xbox getting cinematics. I mean, it's a lot of work they put into it. So, you know, be appreciative of it. Really say thank you to your editor. You know, sub him, do everything you can to his channel to help him out, and you know, just be a good person about it. Just help him out, because, you know, we do put a lot of time and effort into these things. So those are just a few things you can do to make your editors happier when you're editing, and just kind of make the whole process of getting clips and, you know, episodes and everything easier. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a real quick one, but the gameplay in the background is just me playing Combat Training on Studio, because I don't play Xbox enough. It would take a really long time for me to go on and get the equivalent to this in a public match, so I, you know, just went on my first time and did it in Combat Training real quick. So I'm Fritz, I'm out, peace.